All right, the season has gotten away from me. Christmas is almost here, and I've been wanting to make an angel for you guys. So, better late than never. You can get all these supplies over at your local Hobby Lobby. But listen, let's make a beautiful Christmas angel. So we are going to take some leftover ribbon that I had, I think, from last season, and I just folded it over. It was 4-inch ribbon, and because it had some holes in it, I just wanted to kind of wrap my foam cone with it. We're going to start off with a little pen that is called a Quilters pen, and I'm going to try to link everything I can. I know that you can get stuff from Walmart as well. I know I said Hobby Lobby, but if you're interested, you can grab the links that I have on this video as well. And then we're going to just start wrapping it around the cone, and I'm going to add pins here and there. You're going to see I kind of unwrap it to rewrap it, and we just want it very tight. I don't want any of the green to show through. So you could use any type of ribbon, but I feel like this kind of meshy type of ribbon worked the best. And when we're all said and done, you're not going to see a lot of this ribbon, but if you do see a little peak, it's better to see gold than it is the green part. So this is almost a 12-inch cone in height, but you can use even a bigger one or even make a smaller version of this using 5.5 mesh or 6-inch mesh. But I just really thought this was really kind of neat to do, and I used some more pins, and then we cut the ribbon and we secure it to the cone. Then we're going to just add a little bit more of a pin to kind of stabilize it all, and we're good to go. The next part, we're going to cut some mesh. Now, the mesh that I'm using is just a white Deco mesh. You can use any type of mesh if you want to use poly burlap, striped mesh, metallic mesh, whatever you want to use. But we're going to cut 6 of these at 10 inches each. So a 10-inch roll, cut at 10 inches, and you're going to cut 6 pieces. That's all you need for this project. Pretty simple, huh? Then we're going to start putting our little wings together. We're going to pull from opposite directions and come back to the middle and just add it to our thumb. Or I'm going to get my little bow maker out here, and we're going to put it in the middle of that. It's a great bow holder, but it's also really handy for this. So I'm just going to add these to my Pro Bow 4-in-1. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one. It's great. But I'm building my little wings here. Now, I did mention that you could do a smaller version and get the 6-inch or 5.5-inch mesh, cut it at whatever width that mesh is. So if it's 6-inch, you're going to cut it at 6-inch. If it's 5.5-inch, you're going to cut it at 5.5-inch because you need a square. All right. So now we've got this. We're going to put a zip tie around the middle to secure our wings. Once you have it secured, I just took a white Chanel stem and wrapped it around it because I wanted to cover up the little bits of the zip tie. You could just use a Chanel stem. That's okay too. But I'm just addicted to my zip ties. All right. So this is where I decide later on that I'm going to change this. And so what I did is I took some pins that have the little white ball on the top and then added a little bit of glue. And we just pinned the wings right into it, and it just made it a lot easier. I will end up moving this up. So this is my kind of like tip to you. If you want it to be a little bit closer towards the head, you're going to want to put it up at towards the top, and I'm going to show you that in a moment. So I took a bulb and I chose this glittery one. I took the little top off of where you would hang it. I'm going to add some hot glue, and what's really nice is it's easy to put on top of our angel, so it looks really cute, and you can use any color. Next step is to do a halo, and I have different cording here, but I ultimately chose the middle one that I have, but I wanted to show you all of my different options here. And this was like a braided little bit of trim that I had got at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to cut a little we're kind of making the Cancer sign, you know, the loop with the little tails. And then what we're going to do is just glue that to itself. And then we're going to glue it to the back of the head. Now you want to kind of mount this towards the bottom of the back of your angel's head, because then the top of the halo will set up off of the head itself. So I've been doing this for years with my Deco mesh angels. Have you guys watched that video? I'm going to leave a link here. You guys need to go watch it. It's a really popular video on how to make these Deco mesh angels without this foam body. And then you're just going to cut off the trim or the little excess that you have here. I know you can't see it. My big hand is in the way, but there you go. Now you can see it. Then we're going to, this is where I changed my wings, guys. I added the wings closer to the top. So this is where it pays to watch the whole video, because I changed my mind and I like to share that with you guys. Now, I wasn't done. I was feeling like there was something else that I needed to do with this angel. I went through my stash and I found these really pretty gold leaves that I get at Hobby Lobby, and they are in the wedding section. I honestly bought these, I think, a few years ago, and they still have them in stock. I'll leave a link down in the description bar if you want to get them. But we're going to start where we're going to kind of have it work its way up so that it looks more like the dress, and you're just going to put it into the foam, and you can add a little bit of glue there if you want it to do that, but it's pretty simple. I just kind of put it through the foam itself and it'll stay put. Now, if you want to add a little bit of glue, by all means, go ahead and do that, but we're kind of starting off with a little skirt. And then we're going to start with the second layer a little bit above it, and that's going to give it its look. Now, make sure that you kind of zigzag these petals. We're putting them in between the petals and not over top of them, okay? So that that little tip can come out kind of between it, kind of helps fill up the gap. But I just felt like this made it such a pretty kind of accent piece. But guys, listen, this was so easy to do. You can make this, but we have so many Christmas tutorials. If you haven't had time to watch them, maybe you need to learn how to make a bow. I can teach you how to make a bow. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Our typical time that we always post is Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But since it's close to Christmas, we're going to post a little early with this one. But I think this looks really pretty. I use 2 packs of these petals, and I like to get them at Hobby Lobby when they're 50% off. So they're only like a couple dollars for a pack. So it really is a fun project to make, because if you're like me, you have some mesh on hand, you have some, trim like we did for the halo and bulbs, but this is such a fun project. So we're just going to add 2 to the front, and I kind of like bended the little wire over so that I can kind of put it down onto the angel. And then we're going to put it on the back of the angel as well. And it's just going to come together so nicely. I just really am happy that I decided to do this part. Then I'm going to just go underneath that angel wing with 2 more pieces. So 2 packs of these. I want to say there were like 10 little petals in each pack. So I just feel like it works really, really well. And you can go through and add a little bit of glue here and there if you need to, but I think it works really nicely. Now, the last thing we need to do is we need to make a bow. So I'm just going to make a little 2-inch loop. I'm checking to make sure that loop was 2 inches. All right. So that's about a 4-inch from finger to finger. And then you're gonna come back and do the same thing. Now, this is just really simple. It's nothing really spectacular, but I feel like it kind of sets off our little angel, and I just really think it looks great. But guys, if you made it through this whole video, would you leave me an angel emoji? And if you are on a tablet or a phone, it's really easy to do. Not so much if you're on the TV, you can't do that. But we're going to add a little bit of a chenille stem, and we're going to make that nice and tight so that our bow will stay together. We're going to cut the little edges of our bow because we don't want it to be too long of a tail there. So we just want to keep it pretty short. And then I'm going to get a floral wire pick. And we're going to put this through the chenille stem, and that's how we're going to attach this bow to our little angel, because she's made on a floral foam. So here's the little pick that I put in, and then we're going to cut these chenille stems. All in all, this was a really easy project to make. I think me thinking about what I'm going to put on it is more work than me putting it together. So again, super easy if you want to do it exactly the way I'm showing you here. It's pretty simple to do. We're not going to leave that little white Chanel stem exposed. I really need to get some gold ones, but we're going to add a little bit of glue on the back of our bow to make sure she stays put. And then I always have a stash. We have it in here in the studio, but I had this little gem that I bought from Hobby Lobby quite a while ago. They were on clearance, and I just like to have things like this on hand. And we're just going to put that in the middle of that bow. And I think this angel came out adorably. So again, leave me an angel in the comments. I hope you liked tonight's video. I really enjoyed making it, and this is an easy one to make. So head over to Hobby Lobby and get your supplies and make one of these really fast for Christmas. We'll see you next time on Julie's Wreath Boutique.